Hi everyone, it's me, Ava, and in today's video we're going to be continuing our series on the book of Matthew, or just the New Testament in general. We are still in Matthew though. We are going to be in Matthew chapter 4, and so if you would like to turn there, you can. I am in my dad's office again, so because it's another Sunday, and I'm so sorry that I haven't been uploading videos about like my studying Bible thingy. I haven't been forgetting. I just don't know. I just don't want to upload. I'm being lazy. I have one video that I haven't uploaded yet because I'm being lazy and I just don't want to upload it. And we actually have a guest today. I think y'all have met her before on some of my YouTube shorts. This is Al. Y'all have probably seen her in some of my YouTube shorts. She's just going to be joining us because her family came today and she's my best friend, and so she's joining me in this Bible study today. So like I've been doing, I'm going to do my Bible study and then I'm going to show you and like go through it with you like I've been doing. And if you haven't been watching the Bible studies that I've been doing, you should go back and watch those before you get here so that you'll get an understanding of what I do. At least go watch my How I Study My Bible video. That link will be in the description below if I can figure out how to do that. So I literally just finished reading. I haven't done any of the soap method. If you want proof, here's proof. I haven't done anything, but I'm ready to get started. So what I got out of this was Matthew chapter 4, verses 19 through 20. "Follow me," he told them, "and I will make you fish for people." Immediately they left their nets and followed him. That's a short verse, the shortest one I've had so far. And the reason what I got out of this was immediately. Like, they didn't think about it. They didn't stop and let their dad know, like, that they were going somewhere. They just left. So that's what I got out of it. I got a little more, and I will explain a little more of that.
So my friend Al brought up a really good point.
So our special guest, my friend, she brought up a really good point. She was like, well, they didn't say, well, right now is not a good time, maybe tomorrow. They didn't say, I have to do the dishes when I get home. They didn't say, oh, I have a baby brother I have to take care of. They didn't say, oh, well, maybe in a minute, maybe later, I'm doing my chore right now. Or if it were now, maybe later, I'm having fun right now. Like, a lot of people these days, they do fishing for fun, but I feel like that was like a chore for them. Like, they had to do that or they wouldn't be able to eat. It was like when a mom cooks, the dad goes out and hunts. Like, back then, the dad would go out and hunt, and the mom would cook the food. I feel like that's what they were doing. They were hunting, and their wife or sister or mom would cook the food, and they would have a meal. They didn't say, well, can I catch these fish first? They just dropped their nets and went. Like, they probably dropped it over the side of the boat. They probably didn't even try to pull it in. They probably just let it go. And later on it says, they were in a boat with Zebedee, their father, preparing their nets, and he called them. Immediately they left their boat and their father and followed him. It doesn't tell me that they didn't tell their dad that they were going with him, but in my mind, I feel like they just said, bye dad, and they left. Like, they dropped their nets, said bye dad, and left. Like, it was immediate. Like, they didn't think about anything, they just did it. So I've pretty much done my observation already, like told y'all what it is, because I technically said why it stood out to me already. I didn't just tell you the verse, I just said why it stood out to me and told you the verse. So I've already did it, but here's what I wrote. I said, when Jesus called them to follow him, they immediately left and followed him. They didn't think about it, they just followed him, even though they probably had chores to do. I just kind of... So the way that I do this is I don't put it like in high vocabulary, because I don't have high vocabulary. I put it in words that I understand. Like, I could have said things to do. That would have been it, like, easy. But I just feel like chores was the easiest thing to do, and it was like the most relevant to now. Like a lot of kids these days have chores, and so telling it to y'all might be more understandable, especially if kids are watching this right now. Now it's time to do my application, which I have not done yet. I've only done those 2 things, so my friend keeps looking at me weird. So I've only done those 2 things, and now I'm going to do my application. So I did my application, and so I did my application, and what I said was I just need to stop everything and follow God or Jesus or whatever you call him, whatever floats your boat. Just like stop whatever I'm doing and follow him, no matter what. Even if I have to do chores, I just need to drop everything and follow him. Like I just need to, like, it was kind of like my last one. What was my last one about? I know it had something to do with like drop everything and follow him. It was when I hear God trying to tell me something, I just need to stop whatever I'm doing and listen, no matter what it is. I don't need to hesitate. Just do it. I just need to be more like Joseph. Because like our last one, that was our last one, and I picked very similar verses. I remember like I feel like they all just tie in with what I'm doing. All my verses are very similar, and I feel like I feel like it's a good thing, but at the same time I feel like it's not a good thing. But I'm gonna do like all of this again, and I'm gonna see if I get something new out of it. I'm gonna do it in another year, probably like after I finish reading the whole Bible first. But I'm gonna do this again, and I'm gonna see if I get something else out of this. But so far, I really feel a difference in my life. I feel it, and I feel like I see it too. So I did my application. I did my scripture, my observation, and my application. Now all I gotta do is my prayer, and y'all never get to see my prayer, so try again, in a good way. Try again. Maybe one day I'll let y'all see them. Yeah, I did highlight it, like I always do. I highlight it in my yellow, and I cannot wait to. So my friend Al. I said my friend Al, and she went, ow, that hurt. So my friend Al brought up a really good point. So I did my application, and